Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Judge's Order Tarkov 101. We're going to be going through two different maps today. We're going to be doing customs and also woods. We're going to be getting the golden pocket watch as well as the key for it. And it's just a great stream to learn a lot of techniques that I use to avoid players and to hunt down scavs. This is a great episode. We got a lot accomplished in a couple hours on the stream. So if you haven't, make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit that bell, select all notifications, hit that like button, and enjoy the show, guys. Court is now in session.
All rise.
So what we did there is we're going to keep our MK3 rig on, and we're going to keep this. This is a level 3 armor. It's better than our Packer. It's a level 2. We're going to keep our razors on, or keep our M4, and we're going to grab a backpack this time. And since we are done with customs, we got 5 scav kills on customs, we're actually going to go to another map. But first, we're going to run a scav. Now, there's 2 ways to run a scav. And your scav is a randomly generated, like he has random loot on him already. Okay. And you can go into any map except for labs and find loot and come out. And it doesn't cost you anything. You don't lose any. If you die, you didn't lose anything. It's all good. Right. So there's 2 ways to run scavs. One is, in my opinion, to run factory and literally just run to the extract. I do that a lot. Depending on the scav that I have, I do that a lot. Now I've got a little pistol. I got a little pistol boy with no backpack. I'm just going to run factory. All right, so we're by gate 3. So what we're going to do is not do that. He didn't jump. But I'm literally just running to the extract here. Well, I'm walking now because, you know, I jumped and I fell. I didn't mean... you wanted to jump onto that crate, not fall. Perfect example of what not to do. All right. And there we go. Yeah, it doesn't work, Kyle, for me. Especially, I don't normally do nighttime raids on the stream, which we will be doing some here and there. But so all this is still found in raid, and it's an easy 100K, right? So don't break the legs. Got it. Yeah, don't jump off like that. That's not a good idea. But by doing that, guys, we got ourselves a pistol. We got some stuff we can sell. You know, it was like 100K worth of stuff. Easy money. And also now we reset our scav, which we got another pistol, but we do have a helmet. It looks like he's got a scav vest on and a tea bag, which isn't too bad. So we can go back to customs now, which I don't think I'm going to do because to find shotguns, it's actually easier to do at a different map. But I think we're going to wait. I was going to go to woods, but I think we are going to go customs. Woods is a great place to get your early items. But I think we're going to do customs for one more. I'm going to try to get a sniper rifle of some sort to do woods. But you're going to go here and ensure all of your stuff. As you can see, we need food and water. Hey, landmark's here. All right, least favorite spawn. Right here. So first off, we're going to loot this weapons crate. Crouch down when you do this one so the people can't see your head inside of the window. SMB, that's a really good sniper ammo. All right, so I peeked that window. There is a spawn all the way over here, you guys, on the other side. Sometimes they'll push this way. If they do, just let them get close. If they're really thick, try to avoid them. Normally, people aren't going to come on this side of the truck, so you might be able to just sit here, and they might run by you. As I said, as a low-level player, if a thick boy comes running up, if he's got an Alton on, If he's got really good armor, you're going to die. And the key to this game is not dying. So don't engage. Maybe he'll let you, maybe he'll just see you and like, you know, like you can say, hold your fire. Go in truck, lay down. I don't know if you can get in the truck, but that'll make way too much noise. He'd hear you. Trevor with the support. Welcome to the Supreme Court, dude. Thank you so much. But what we're going to do is we're going to rat around back here for a while. Because crossing the bridge is extremely dangerous and we don't want to die. And we came in pretty thick on this one. We got level 3 armor and we got a day pack. But first off, we're going to eat and drink because we're low on that. That's going to raise our metabolism skill. Never eat and drink in your hideout. If you do that, you're going to have a bad time because your skills aren't going to increase. Everything you do in raid increases your skills. So our metabolism was at 0. Now it's at 0, but it's at 2.3, which is good. Nuke 2 as a scav hiding in there once. Raise your hands and say, don't shoot. Yeah. VIP, Trevor, my man. Dude, welcome to the Supreme Court, man. I really appreciate it. Raymond, thanks for the follow as well. Marcus Decker becoming a supporter as well. Let's go, you guys. Dude, thank you guys so much. I wasn't sure if this was going to do well. Because a lot of people... I thought it was. Oh, and we're dead. There was a player over there. So what we're doing is we're running away like a little girl. And we're listening for him. This is a fantastic place to hide, by the way. So if you aim and then you unaim, the unaim makes noise. This is something that Wally... Don't jump. This is something that Wally actually taught me. Dude, Dave, thanks for 126. This is something Wally taught me. If you hit Alt and W, you'll do this, but it'll quietly un-ADS you. You can also do this and this, right? But all that makes noise. Jump on box over fence. Yep, I can. I'm not really worried about it. I don't think he was chasing me. I don't think he wanted to fight either. Because he didn't shoot at all. Here he comes, though. I saw him right behind the car right there. He's right there. Everyone is your enemy in this game. I posted a video last night. It's titled Mr. Sus. It's me and Labs trying to make a friend. And I ended up thought I made a friend. I've played 2 wipes and you're excited about this? Thanks, Curtis, with the 100, dude. Thank you so much. Eddie, becoming a supporter. Dude, let's go. Welcome to the Supreme Court, man. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. Eddie with the follow. Becoming a follower and a supporter all in one swipe, dude. Thank you so much. Mike with the follow. Edward with the follow. Thank you guys. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. The only PMCs you run into are Terminators. But if you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button as well. We almost have more concurrent viewers than we do likes, so if you guys could hit that like button, it'd be fantastic. Okay, so that guy, I think, like went around and looked for us. He didn't find us, which is good. But I did see him run around that car right there. Thank you guys all for all the likes. We are trying to get 100 followers every day too, so if you could hit that follow button, it'd be just amazing. Okay, so here's the plan. We're just going to take this nice and slow. If we can get an easy shot on him, he looked like he might have been a low-level player as well, which is good for us. Okay, this is the one without the bag. Because we might be able to break his armor. or one tap them in the face. The goal is to one tap everyone in the face. That's the goal of this game. If you guys are like, how do you win? You one tap someone in the face. That's how you win. Okay. So we're going to go in here. There's a bag in here. Someone already hit the bag. That's not what we wanted. There's also meds in here. Someone already hit that. It was probably that guy. He's definitely a low-level player. No one really loots over here unless you're a low-level guy like ourselves. Matthew with the 250. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Arthur, Russell, and George, and Apex, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the jury. Okay, so once again, taking this nice and slow. As a low-level player, middle of the wipe, you don't want to be running around like a crazy person with their head cut off. So as a PMC, I normally don't hit too many stashes, as I feel like you die a lot hitting stashes. That is not a player right there. That's a little thing for the railroad. That'll get you every time. So we're being nice and quiet here. There's good loot in there. I'm sure it's already been hit, but we're going to take a gander. Nope, hasn't been hit. All right, so this is a good spot to loot, you guys. I call this the blue building because it's blue and it's a building. Meds are good. That's worth about 10K. Plus, you can make cheeses with these. You can make cheese. Cheeses are the little orange heals that you can grab. The A12s, I think are what they're called. I actually have one right behind me. That is a flash drive. You need that for a task. Always keep the flash drives. You don't necessarily need to put them in your butt because if you die with it, you can't use it for the quest anyway. But stick it in your butt anyway if you don't have anything else in there. UV lamps, those are pointless. You don't need that. I mean, you can take it and sell it to the therapist for, 5K or 2K or whatever it is. But it's not really worth it. Green gunpowder, that's worth like 60 some K. That's a cheese right there. It's AI2 is what they're called, is the cheeses. DVL, all these things you can put on guns. This is for a DVL, for the shorty mod. I use that a lot. I'm going to grab that. I'll probably end up selling it, but Dakota's Frank with the follow. Welcome to the jury, man. Welcome. Your rubles are always good. That's good as well. We'll put the hemostat up here. We'll go ahead and do this. You can hotkey stuff by hitting the button. So like V is 4 for me, as we talked about in our hotkeys. And then 4 is 5. And then, from there on. But if you just hit the button while you're highlighting it, that'll allow you to select that. You cannot trade that UV lamp for a grenade. That's the white one. Those are the easy lamps. The white one you can trade for 4 of them for a tri-zip, which is a great backpack. Or one of them, or is it 2 of them? Yeah, 1 of them for one of the crappy grenades and 2 of them for the F1 grenades. I'm not a big fan of grenades, chat. I think they're a little overvalued. Unless it's a VOG 15 or a VOG 25, I don't think they're very good. And VOG 15s aren't that very good either. So, before we go over, we're going to want to look around, right? We're going to want to listen. Look, listen, and whatever. So there is a stash there and there underneath these pipes. They're hidden. Those are something you're going to want to hit as a scav. I would not recommend doing them as a PMC. So we do have a scav up over there, as we can see. There's 2 of them. 1, 2. Which we're going to try to go farm those guys. It's always best to kill scavs from long distance if you can. We don't really have that option here. But I think they're shooting me. Since they're already aggroed onto me, I think we're actually going to move. I didn't think they could shoot you from that far. That must be new. Okay, it's because that's a player. That was a player scav or a player. That's the crappy thing about running customs, is you run into that a lot. Dude, thank you. Alright. So I'm pretty sure we're good to go since that player, scav, player, whatever it was, ran off. Okay, we got him. Holy cow, you guys. Stacy and Blake, thank you guys so much for the support. Oh my god, thank you guys. Hey, thank you. We do have an amazing chat. Okay. So at this point, we just had a huge come up there. Had a huge come up. We killed the guy with level 4 armor. That's the guy we saw earlier. Pretty darn sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to unload our mags. We had two left there. We're going to unload this mag as well. We don't have much ammo left in here. We're going to do that and stick them there. We can get rid of that. Now, we're going to drop our gun. What kind of backpack did he have? He had a scav backpack. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to come back here real quick, grab his backpack, stack them. We're going to heal real quick. We've got incoming. Someone's stalking us. We have much better ammo now, though, and a much better gun. $53 stars going to the legend. Good job keeping it cool. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks for the 145, guys. Thank you, guys. This AK isn't that good, but it's better than our stock M4. And it's got much better ammo. So once again, we're playing it smart. We're playing it safe here. There 100% is someone over here in this bush. I heard him walking. Maybe I was hearing stuff. Dude, thank you guys. If you guys hit that follow button and I missed it, I do apologize. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Welcome to the jury. If you guys sent stars and I missed it, Steven, thanks for the 50. Jordan and Steven with the 53. Thank you guys so much for the stars. If you guys hit support and I missed it, I really apologize. I'm really trying to just think of everything I need to say and explain everything, and it's hard to keep up with all of it at once. I'll get better, though. I'll get better. All right. So I'm making a decision to fall back and go this way. Yo, thank you. Jacob with the 200. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support, you guys. I really appreciate it. Okay. So I heard walking over there. That's why we're going over here now. We still need... There he is. Okay, so we got him. Another ibuprofen. We're going to want to keep that. We don't really need any of this stuff. Okay, so chat, what I did there is I laid down and I crawled underneath the train, and then I hit Alt A, and that did a slow lean, and Alt D will slow lean the other way. So by doing these Alt leans, I could control how far I leaned and be able to get that perfect angle while laying down. You can do that while you're crouched or while you're standing up as well. That way you're not doing these are quick leans. The Q and E with no alts or anything, those are quick leans. Those work great, but the alt leans are really handy if you're holding an angle, because it'll actually hold that angle, that actual lean that you're doing at that specific spot. That was a player scav. That was a player scav. You could tell because regular scavs aren't going to be in that area. You guys probably won't know that as a new player, but that right there is a scav. You can tell because they did the little, as Irish calls it, the Tarkov slide. That's weird. Is that the with mouse wheel? No, no, no. No, so you just Alt and then A. So I'm just like tapping A and it's just slightly moving. And then D, and it's slightly moving. Okay, so this side of the map is fairly congested. I also heard quite a bit of movement behind that building. Hopefully we can grab the unknown key here. Someone already took it. Can you run under both sides of the concrete bridge? I think so. I just kind of want to kill this scav. That's a player scav. You could tell by his terrible, terrible ping. I'm just going to get away from him because more than likely someone like that you're not going to be able to kill because of their ping, and welcome to Tarkov and playing with people who have bad ping. And a lot of people do it on purpose. And it's frustrating. Happy 400 days, Miles. Dude, is it 400 days? 400 days of streaming today, chat. Let's go. 400 days of streaming today. Okay, so what we're going to do here as well is we're going to unload this 30-round mag. And we're going to put the BT rounds that we get from this 30 round mag into the 60 rounder. So that when we reload... What do you mean he has bad ping? So did you see how he was like floating around and being all weird like? That's bad ping. So that means he's the server that we're on, he's really far away from the server. So it takes a long time for the server and him to communicate, which gives him an advantage in this game. Do you ever get concerned about running into bushes with such vigor? No, not really. No, it's my 400th day of streaming today. I've been streaming for 400 days. So that's a Remington 700 right there, chat. That shoots really big ammunition. If it's a scav, it's nothing really to be too concerned about. So we heard him running up there. There he is. I'm not sure which way he went. Either way. We're going to dip. There's a lot of scavs over in this area. So you want to be careful. I normally don't go that way anymore because scavs are mean. This is a pretty high congested area as well. It's already been looted. You can tell because of that. Erica with the 400. Thank you so much. How did you swap the dot on the red dot? I changed. I have that for on my keys. It's this button right here. So with my keybinds, it'll be your mouse button. I'm not sure what the actual button is anymore. I've been using that for so long. I think it's like control right click or alt right click. Oh, let's go. 400 stars for 400 days. Thank you so much, Bill. Yeah, there's a water filter spawn in there. All sorts of good stuff in there. Okay, we do have an old gas station spawn, you guys. I'm going to try to show you guys that so we can kill a few scavs. Since we do have a fairly good gun with fairly good ammo now, I'm feeling a little bit frisky. And we have decent armor. It's a little broken, but it's decent. So I'm crawling under here. There is a stash under here. I think it's right after this trash bag. Yeah, there it is. Be careful when you're under here. People have figured this out as of recent. This was a really, really good place to just be really cheeky. M62. Okay. M62 is a very, very, very good round. It's my favorite sniping round. That's why I went ahead and put it in my butt. That way we could keep it for sure. It also goes for a high value on the market. It's about 15K a round. Stand up, please. Thank you. That is what I call MGK. Some people call it the Alamo. Some people call it Rashala's house. Rashala will spawn there. Rashala is the scav boss of customs, and he's probably the easiest boss to kill, but still his guards are chunky. They're tough to put down if you don't have good ammo. So what I do is I kind of look over here. There'll be green smoke right there if this is open. That's old gas station. It is not open. I try not to go in there unless I have to. There is a stash and a few other things, but this is a much safer route. Inside here is the power button, this building here, so that you can hit ZB13. We do not have the key for ZB13, so we're not going to do that. But there is also very good loot in the basement of that. There's a couple gold spawns as well as some weapons crates. I do not go in there. I don't like going in there. You can if you want to. That's on you, boo-boo. I don't like going in there. And I don't like going into any of these buildings because they're dark. They're dark and scary and full of tears. Okay. So we don't need that armor for a task. If you're like, yo, Judge, you need the armor for a task. That's not that one. It's the white one. It's the white 3N armor that you need. Promise. All right. So also, since we spawned on that side of the map, when I say that side, I mean big red. We can do the ZB. I think it's 11. I think it's 11 extract. Yeah. No, 12. ZB12. It's right up here, and I'll show you guys that in a second. You want to be careful here. There's a lot of scavs spawn here. Scavs will spawn on top of that roof. And they'll also spawn, they'll be in this area down here. Okay, see that light that's on right there? Do you see the light on the ground? That means that this extract is open, and we are going to get the H out of here. This door should not be open. There might be someone down here. There isn't. Someone just looted it. Whenever you see that door open, that means there could be someone down here just going like this, waiting for you to run down here. Pre-fire if you need to. I didn't feel the need, but don't mind me. What do you mean, David? No armor on. Yeah, I've got armor on. So we killed the player, Haydenski, and we also got 2 scavs. Not a bad raid. Not a bad raid at all. We're still looking for our shotguns, but that's okay. GG's, you guys. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button. Once again, I looked over at the likes and we're exactly 420. GG's. Thank you, guys. It's probably one of my favorite things that I do on a daily basis. Seems like every time I look over, it's 420. Thank you guys all for the subs. We are way over my sub goal. Just a big shout out to you guys, man. It's absolutely amazing. We're going for 470 subs. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the stars. You going for Kappa on this account? Yeah. Yeah. Does a wipe happen every month? No. Wipe normally happens about once every 9 months, give or take. Thank you guys for all the likes. Holy cow. Are you looking for a particular shotty? Yeah, it's the MP133 is the shotgun that we're looking for. We need 2 of them, if I remember correctly. But by stacking our backpacks there, chat, we allowed ourselves to be able to have more room, essentially. I always keep the same insured backpack on if I can. That way, it's just a little bit easier. We are only going to take in 1 60-round mag on this one. But we did find a flash drive. We need that for a task. That's huge, you guys. And the green gunpowder and a couple... I think it's 2 green gunpowders and... Let's look. And like 3 blue ones will get you an ammo box. 2 green and 5 blue will get you an ammo box, which is pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome. So, those are just maps. All right. So with that, we're going to do another scav run. Since I actually remembered to do it this time. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that back up there. BT rounds. Get rid of that. Always repair your armor and look at the difference between how much it costs between mechanic and prepper. Mechanic Mechanic does a little bit better. The blue is where you want to be, like what you're looking at, and it's 70K versus Prapper's 24. It's only slightly less, so we're gonna go with Prapper there. We still have a 50 out of 50 level 4 rig. This M2 is pretty good. The level 4 is not bad. That's pretty much in the late game. That's pretty much all you have to worry about is being at least level 4. After that, it's kind of hopeless. But once again, we're going to run factory. What to do, what not to do, strategies. Tarkov 101. Okay, so once again, spawned into factory. There's probably an extract camper in here, but nope. All right. Bam. That's how I do a lot of my scav runs, guys. That's 2 in a row we've successfully came out of. Can you talk about ammo a little bit? What do you want me to talk about? Ammo is the most important thing in this game. Great content. Thanks, Travis. When you have the account, you don't have to rebuy when a wipe happens. Correct. There already is a storyline. It's just like a written storyline. But anyway, so that's how I do stuff sometimes. I mean, you could sell all that stuff. We will eventually. I'm not going to go into selling stuff at the moment. But now that we have a decent site, we're actually going to go into woods. And so on this one, we brought food and water. We bought a mag, about 60 rounds, and all of our heals are in our butt. We've got a level 4 rig, a penis helmet, and tactical sports. Tactical sports are a pretty good headset. And we're going to insure everything. All of this came off of that guy that we killed. So that was pretty awesome. It was a really good raid. So when you start getting the cases for your loot, when you do tasks, you have to do tasks. It is going to be a YouTube and Facebook series. All right, so we're on woods. The reason why we're here is we're looking for a spark plug. That's why we're here. That's why I wanted to come here. It's going to be really easy to find a spark plug here. You could go to Interchange and find it. You could go to Reserve and find it. But you could also go to Woods and find it. So Woods is going to be a little bit better option, in my opinion, because it's just there's just so much room in Woods. You can avoid players really easily in Woods. So what I recommend doing, you guys, is if you get that spawn right there, push up here. TJ, it'll be in its own series. So like I have meme runs, I have Tarkov highlights, I have the paid series, and then this will be in tutorial series, or Tarkov 101, I think is what we're going to call it. Dr. Lupo's coffee beans, you need that for Kappa. That's a long ways away, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that we keep that. That way, if we get out, then that's already done. So there was a weapon crate there and a stash, obviously. I recommend hitting that when you can. Someone was just here. Like seconds ago. That was a pistol boy versus a pistol boy. I'm actually going to push this. As a new player, I don't recommend pushing very often. But with the armor that we had there, I definitely didn't mind pushing there. Okay, so what I did there is I made room for all the guns and everything. PS ammo is worth keeping. That's good in an SKS. Screw nuts I'm putting in the butt because we need that for a task item. Or not a task item, but for the hideout. I'm grabbing this stuff just to examine them. We're going to keep that. That's a good stock for a lot of different guns. Nut in the butt. Switch sights. What do you mean switch sights? So we need Winston cigarettes for a task and the Marlboro cigarettes for a tasks. I'm going to drink the pineapple juice and also put the herring in there. That way we can keep it or eat it. We don't need herring for a task or anything, but it's good to get food when you can. So we used a little bit of ammo there. This is we don't need this for anything at all, but it is worth like 36k to the therapist. Don't wear armbands, guys. Just don't do it. If you're new, don't put an armband on. It's not going to help you. I promise. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to reload my 60 rounder. Herring does have a trade for the thermal bag, correct? Hey, do you like to play with teams? Sure. I didn't see the open toolbox. I was like, are you a wizard? No. So the just like the toolbox here, it's open. But right now we're at 36.2. Let me do this. We're at 36.2 kilograms. We're in the yellow. That means we're overweight. So we will be doing strength training at this point. As well as we won't recover stamina as fast as we normally would. PMM is pistol ammo. PST is pistol ammo as well. But you see that's open. Little tiny cues like that, you guys, is how you're gonna get ahead. Me knowing that there were players nearby made me be quiet, which is how I was able to take advantage of that situation. When someone's fighting two people, like if two people are fighting each other, I normally let them like hurt each other and kill each other. I don't like jump in right away because I'd rather fight one guy than two. You know what I mean? I'd rather fight one guy than two. So when you're on woods, there's a lot of really good loot in here, but this is also, besides lumber, probably the most contested area in woods. So a good way to avoid this is just to come to the backside here. There's also a lot of scavs that are mean over here as well. So you don't really, I mean, if you need to kill scavs here, it works, but we still have decent on our armor as well. We also got an SKS. This is also my favorite gun to run on wipe, but this AK is better. So what I do is I just kind of come back around through here. We can kind of scope it out and decide whether we want to go in or not. We do need to find a spark plug, and it kind of looks like a lot of people are looting right now. Unfortunately, I ran a lot of woods early wipe, and Pestily did a video about how there's a lot of loot in woods. And because early wipe, nobody was running it. And then all of a sudden, Pesley did that video, and now everyone's running it, which is unfortunate. So there's not as much loot because everyone's hitting stuff. But I mean, it's still decent. You don't normally want to wear glasses. Glasses reflect, and people can see you. So it's not necessarily the best option for you. But loot's loot at this point, so that's what we're doing that. A hurt guy doesn't move as fast. That is definitely true. Nails are really good. I'm not really sure what nails are for anymore, to be honest, but I know they sell really good on the market. Morphines are extremely handy dandy. You need those for tasks as well. Do not use the morphines early on. PS ammo, once again, we use that for the SKS. It's very good as well. We're getting more loot than what we have room for at this point. So we're gonna eat this MRE because we're not really too worried about food and water on woods, as it's very easy to find. What scope is that on the AK? It's the Walter. I haven't even had it looked at, but it's labeled the MRS, but it's the Walter MRS reflex sight. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not a very good sight. I killed a guy with this. All right, so we're actually going to get rid of that. We can buy that stuff from the market, from the traders. It's not worth much. I'm going to go in here. There's food and drinks in here as well as there's the bag in the back, as well as gold spawns and like fleece spawns. Like this is Kadora, I believe, or Ripstop. Yeah, it's Kadora. That's worth quite a bit, but as of right now, we don't need it. You can trade that stuff in for a slick. So it's pretty handy dandy, but as of right now, we're not really concerned about that. That's the only one I'm going to loot. I'm actually just going to come around back here. We've got a fair amount of loot here. We are looking for scavs with 133 shotguns as well as spark plugs. That is why we're here. So I'm actually reevaluating what I'm doing. We're going to come over here. See if we can steal some scavs. That was a mine that went off. Poor fella. Okay, someone already killed the scavs here. So it looks like we're a little bit late to the loot run. A lot of people are doing this loot run now, and that sucks. Because I was doing this early wipe, last wipe, and I was making a killing off of it. But that's okay. We have to change our strategy. This is mid-wipe. This isn't right at wipe. Glasses make you easy to see. Correct. So the glasses will reflect. So I'm actually going to take them off. They'll reflect light. It's a bug in the game. But they also have benefits now too. But that's besides the point. Yeah, definitely, Jared. Always have an objective for your raid. So, going into a raid, I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking for a spark plug. If I find a spark plug, I'm going to put it in my butt. Objective completed. After that, everything else is gravy. But we're also looking for those shotguns. And the reason why we're taking our time is, one, we're going to skill our metabolism up for other raids. And Wood's a fantastic, fantastic map to be doing that. But so what we're doing is we're waiting for the scavs to spawn in the backside so that we can kill them and possibly get a shotgun that we need. If we do find said shotgun, we're going to hopefully find a bigger backpack to put all that stuff in. But if not, then we'll go through and we'll probably get rid of the MP5 and a few other things. As those guns are good, but we need quest items always come first, in my opinion. You do need those Kadoras for a late task for Ragman, but you don't need that task for Kappa. You do need it to get the flannel outfit for your PMC. I never wear the flannel, so I never really worry about it. But there are scavs that spawn over here in this area. This is called the Sunken Village here. It is very difficult to kill these scavs. I recommend not going this way. I'm going to check in here for ammo and stuff, because sometimes you can find BT or BS. This is probably PRS. Yeah. Don't want that. Don't ever use PRS unless it's the only thing you have. PRS sucks. It's like, I think it's the worst ammo in the game, or PP. It's PRS or PP. So scavs will spawn on this side as well sometimes, or they'll walk over here, but they're a little bit easier to kill. That's why I like going this way. But if you see a scav over here and they lay down, just run. Just run away real erratically. They will kill you, and it will hurt, and you'll feel really bad. I've never been in here, so I'm just gonna kind of look in here. Oh, there's a toolbox in here. Okay, there's a toolbox in here. I knew that already. Definitely didn't just learn that. You don't need pliers for anything besides an alt and trade. And you can get them for like 3K off the market. Okay, so it doesn't look like any scavs are here. They're probably already dead. As a low-level player, always pick up juice. GG's. They typically stayed near the spawn. That guy got me. He got me. But we did make it to level 4. So progress is progress. And that's the life of a low-level player, guys. Kappa is the bigger butt, correct. That was 100% a player. So that was Obese Skydiver. That was Obese Skydiver. And we have the next bug. You guys might not have this. I can't hit next right now. It won't let me. A gamma, which I can show you real quick. So this is a gamma container. And then the Kappa has 3 more slots at the top. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run our scav. And we've got a nice little AK. So I'm just going to do customs just because I'm more familiar with the loot spots on this. But I will be right back, you guys. The very beginning, you know, step 1, step 2, step 3, blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay, so our extracts are, if you hit double O, it'll be RUAF roadblock and factory car corner. Those are both on the complete other side of the map behind Big Red. Big Red is the Big Red warehouse. If I seem like I'm like telling you guys everything in like extreme detail, it's just because I'm trying to remember myself everything. That was a bottle of sodium, which is really handy. That's a car. We want that. And we're hotkeying that as well. Apollo cigarettes we don't need for anything. This fixes heavy bleeds. We're going to definitely need that since none of our meds do that. There is a weapons crate up here as well. Okay, Judge, I'm back. Fun ride. Let's go. Far corner is opposite Big Red? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. So we could head back to USEC, and that's actually what we're going to do. Thank you, chat. So earlier I said that they were both on that side. I was incorrect. I haven't run my scav very often. That's why I wanted to do this. That way I knew where to go. But obviously I didn't. We're actually going to get rid of those cigarettes. Honestly, I wouldn't really recommend grabbing that. But it's really not going to offer any cover, and it's just going to make you stick out like a sore thumb. But I'm going to put it on anyway, just to show you guys how fast I die when someone sees me. So there was 2 there. I didn't know the second one was there, but that one guy was walking really slow, and I shot him in the head. And then I saw something like stick up, and I wasn't sure if it was like his dead body, like rigor mortis or whatever. So I went ahead and shot that, and I'm pretty sure I killed him too. So GG's, my bad. I didn't know. But I'm pretty sure there's 2 dead here. Yeah, there is. Okay. Adar. Huge come up there, chat. And I'm pretty sure it's 3M armor. We need that for a task. That's huge. This is a huge come up, chat. Huge come up here. Tarzan. It's got our Adar ammo. Huge come up there. And we got a duffel bag, which I'm pretty sure is big. Oh, we got 2 Adars. Let's go. I'm not sure what to do here. Pretty sure the duffel bag can hold the Adar. Yeah, it can. I think. Nope, it can't. All right, we're going to go 1 Adar. We're going to grab the ammo, though, and the mags. We're going to do this. We're going to grab that sodium. We're going to drink this pineapple juice. As a scav, you normally don't want to drink stuff. It doesn't really help. I'm keeping this just because it has this on it. And then we can put a sight and stuff on that as well. But this is a giant come up for us, chat. Actually, you know what? I'm not keeping it, I guess. Because I did that. So, we're just going to get rid of that. I prefer Adars. I much prefer running an Adar than an AK. The ammo is a little bit better, in my opinion. Okay. Scav violence is bad. But I'm not sure if they're aggroed on me or not. Because I killed those other 2 guys. So this hasn't been hit at all, chat. This is a huge, huge raid right now. We could find a graphics card. We could find all sorts of really good stuff in here. Unfortunately, we don't have a giant backpack. But we'll make do. So, circuit board. Always search computers. You never know. They might change the spawn rates. Take the Tarzan rig. I like this one better. Because it's got a 4 slot. When you find mags, always check to see what kind of ammo they have in it. Every once in a while, you'll get lucky, and they'll have really good ammo. I checked it by right-clicking and hit unload ammo. Let me check that. So remember, this is our scav, so we can do a little bit riskier things if we need to, as none of this matters. And we can do that. How do you quick examine? The mouse button. Just click that. Don't mind my long nails. I like having longer nails. Don't ask why. Because I don't know either. Just prefer it. Round pliers, don't really need those. Yo, Carlos, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the jury, dude. If you guys haven't, though, hitting that follow button really helps me out. It'd be amazing if you guys could hit that. Getting zooted. GG's, Professor Judge. GG's. Don't need a D battery. We'll definitely get rid of that. Coming back here is a place most people don't hit. Sometimes you can get really lucky and get some pretty sweet stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. What is that? Okay. Bandage. Metal scissors are nice. You can make... I think lucky scav junk boxes or mag boxes. I can't remember off the top of my head. Another spot where loot will spawn is in here. At least it used to. I don't know if it still does. Up here, you're going to be careful. There's 2 gold spawns in here. Right here on this couch. And then right here. Sprats. You need that for Kappa. I was looking. That was the last item I needed right there for Kappa. Because I forgot that I needed it. Why do tracks have short arms? I don't know. That's a regular scav. That is not usual. Regular scavs don't normally come up here, but I'm pretty sure I need the shotgun. Yes, I do. Okay. G frickin' G's. We don't need that. And we need relays. We don't need that bandage. Because I want to keep these mags. And we very much need that shotgun. We need that shotgun for more like this pistol grip. We need that for a task as well. I'm not going to worry about that because they're not as expensive on the market anymore, since it's not the very beginning of wipe. I ran away at the first moment there because I thought it was a player. It turned out it wasn't a player because I could hear him go, and most of the time players don't do that, so that's why I went and attacked. That's worth a lot of money right there. Get rid of that. Okay, so the roller, that's worth a lot, like 400k I think. I dropped the pink thing, I don't remember what it's called, for the hemostat because they do the same thing, and this has 3 uses. That's why I grabbed that one over that. In here, there's some squash. That's good. That's good. That's like liquid gold. And we're going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, the shotgun basically walked to me there, didn't it? Okay, one thing that a lot of people don't do is look through this window first. It's kind of hard to see through it, but you can get a decent idea what's going on. There is a stash over there in the back corner, and there's also one up here. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Okay, so there's a dead scav in there. It's good to loot. There's a toolbox in there. It's good to loot. The toolbox was open, so I'm assuming the dead scav has already been looted. Oh my god. There's a stash right here. That guy has a Taz. We do need that for a task. We don't really have any room. So we're going to leave it. And you can't walk under this. I didn't know about that until like the other day. Kind of felt kind of dumb about it. Alright. There is a stash over here somewhere. I normally don't hit this. It's right here. There's a toilet here. Whenever you extract, you're going to want to sit down on the toilet. Act like you're taking a poo. It's very important. Chat bugged on me? I'm sorry. Dude, right? Alright. So GG's. We did well there. We did well. We got a task item. We got a roller. We got some more headphones. We got 2 task items with the 3M armor. Absolutely stellar. Absolutely stellar there. That was a great raid. Tactical poop. Is there a hotkey to quick equipped? Yes, that is to quick equip. It's Alt left click. To put it in your inventory, it's Control left click. When's your tutorial on kicking indoors? When we go to the factory. When we go into the factory. It's true, Nate. It's true. It's definitely disrespectful to kill while taking a poo. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my coffee. Okay. That was a huge scav come up, and that is another example of how fantastic scav runs can be. Scav runs are just... it's a great way to make money. We made a lot of money on that one. That roller is very expensive. We might keep it though. I think we need a roller. But thanks for the info. No problem, Casey. Anything you guys ask, if you want to make sure that I see it, send 50 stars. Cause like I said, I'm trying really, really hard. It's not a money grab. It's not anything like that. I'm just trying really hard to really focus on what I'm doing. But we are going to run that 8R that we grabbed. And We got one shotgun, which is good. Whenever you do this, I don't know if you can still turn it in if you take this off. I don't think you can, but because you need that for a task, but that's okay. We're going to grab this rig here. Get rid of all this stuff. I always bring in a headset. These helmets suck. Don't wear them. We'll grab that. And do that. Quick sort, just for fun. And we got all of our meds here. We got our stuff. We got everything we need. We're just going to reset this. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't have armor. So you got to decide. Do you want to use your level 4 armor? Or, you know, how do you want to do it? It's totally up to you guys. Pretty sure we can unlock. Nope, not yet. Oh, okay. I guess we could go to woods and do that. I forgot you could do that right off the bat now. We're going to go in with no armor with this ADAR, and we're going to grab we're going to bring this tea bag. We're going to bring a tea bag, and I think that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to woods, and we're going to try to get this Jaeger stash or this Jaeger quest done. That way we can get Jaeger line set up. So in this, our sole purpose is to get the Jaeger, go to the to me, to a lot of people to learn the game. So I figured I would do him right and just straight up teach people how to play the game. So this is the outskirts spawn. This is gonna be tricky. We're really gonna have to use our brain on this one, which we don't have a very big one, so it's gonna take some doing. So we're running this way. We're heading towards ZB14 extract. We cannot extract there because we're on this side. Plus, we don't have the key. There's a lot of scavs that spawn in this area. If you're trying to kill scavs on woods, this is a great place to just kind of camp out at. Also, if you ever run into a problem and you have a lot of people running at you, a great place to hide, like say there's a bunch of players running around trying to find you, literally coming here and doing this, and they probably won't be able to see you. It does look like they kind of changed it, so they might be able to now. But last wipe, me and Wally on our hardcore accounts were able to do that with 4 players running around, literally running on top of us, and we just laid there and they didn't see us. So it was actually really hilarious. Woods is a hard map to learn, definitely. So what I'm going to tell you guys here is you're going to want to run across here. If you're taking this route, if you get this spawn, find this wall right here. See it? It's right there. Right there. And run on the back side of it. ZB14 is right there. If you ever need to, you'll have a task there that you'll have to plant stuff inside of there. It's also an extract if you're spawning in on the other side. So we're going to go over here and you'll see this backhoe and also this little trailer truck. This is a backhoe. You can tell because it's got a hoe on the backhoe. Those are really fun to operate, by the way. So you'll go over here, and as I said before, this isn't really a loot run. That's why we didn't really bring a backpack or anything. But we did bring a small backpack. So there are 2 weapons crates over here. I'm pretty sure you guys, no one's going to be trying to stream snipe me. I'm level 3. On the other account, when I'm running, you know, slick armors and stuff. Makes sense. Not so much on this one. All right, so we killed the scav. He had a big backpack. We're definitely going to want to check that out. Called it a big dozer? It's not a dozer. That's a backhoe. So I'm moving back and forth trying to find where he's at again so that I can use the tree for cover. It appears that he went and retreated back a little bit. So if we... There he is. Scavs are mean, chat. So we are bleeding here, and we have a broken bone, which I don't think we brought any splints. Yeah, we didn't bring any splints, but we do have ibuprofen, so that'll help. So now we're gonna need to find water. Richard, thank you guys all for the likes. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button. We're almost to 600 already, which is freaking nuts. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna see if we can't spot this scav before he spots us. Hopefully we don't get killed from our right side here. This is why Woods is such a hard map, because there's just so many spots where you can get killed from. Do not ever wear this helmet. If I see you wearing that helmet, I will disown you. All right, so now we're going to double back. As I said before, our only... Well, we're dead. Somebody's got a silenced Mosin. Okay, again, you guys. We got a blacked out thorax now. It's not good. You don't want your thorax to get blacked out, chat. What's wrong with that helmet? It's like wearing a paper bag over your head, and then you can't hear as well. So... basically, if we get hit in the thorax right now, we're dead. That's what a blacked out thorax means. So, at this point, we're pretty much just going to do this. I'm actually thinking about dropping the ADAR. Because we're pretty much screwed here. That guy ruined my plans. And that's all part of being a low-level player. So now... our sole purpose is to get out of this raid without dying. And I'm going to show you how to do that, hopefully. Hopefully no one coughs on you. I'm sure that thorax will buff out. Hopefully. So if you have a CMS or serve kit, you can fix your arm, but you can never fix the thorax or your head. The reason why my thorax got blacked out was because I was bleeding, and it was already damaged, and it was bleeding out of the thorax, so that's why that happened. It's never good. It's never good. If we had money, we could run to the car, but we don't, which is fine. Honestly, if we play this right, we could get out. We just got to play it right. Happy hunting. Thank you, man. Yeah, Kai, already doing the new one. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the jury, dude. If you guys haven't, we are trying to get 100 followers every single day. If you guys could hit that follow button, that'd be absolutely amazing. Since our thorax is black, we have to take painkillers, or we'll be like, and we can't see either. So we really need to expedite this process, move it a little bit quicker than what we probably should, especially since we have a blacked out thorax. That's okay. There's a lot of scavs that spawn in this area. We're going to try to take a wide berth here and just avoid them, because one shot will literally kill us. One pellet and we're dead. But we took some ibuprofen, so we're not in, like, you know, too big of danger. That's a little Tarkov joke, guys. I'm not in any pain anyway. There's a hole in our chest, but we took some ibuprofen, so it's okay. So where I'm going now is towards Jaeger's camp. A lot of times early wipe, this will be camped out quite a bit. Now it's probably not too bad, but we'll find out. It's right here. There's also plenty of places to loot around here, you guys. We're not hitting them because we have a blacked out thorax, and we just need to get out. That's our sole purpose now, especially since that we have our task item. I wasn't even planning on getting that, but I said, might as well. How do you stop being a gear-fearing crap gun hoarder? Just start selling stuff. It kind of just takes time. So there's two options here. One is not very good, and one is it's not very good. Oh, ooh, take that back. We can get out here. We can get out here. So first you're going to want to clear this. And see if anyone left any scraps, because this has been hit. There's a golden star on the ground right here, maybe? Nope. Okay. It's just a bottle cap. Alright, nothing. But, you know what? We extracted. And we got a quest done. So that's how you do that. GG's. And that's how you get the Jaeger's test done. Apparently. So we did headshot that one scav where we got our level 1 armor from, and then we killed that player who was literally a hatchet boy. So GG's. GG's. That should put us up to level 5. Next bug. Awesome. You're better, bro. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Kyle, thanks for the follow. Bill, Lee, Kyle, thank you guys for the likes. AKA go skr-ta-ta-ta-ta, AKA gang. You got it, Nate. You got it. This Thursday, it's a joke, Casey. It's a joke. Every damn streamer lock not getting taped, getting the task item, getting tapped. It's like putting a paper bag over your head. It's true though. The tank helmet is literally like putting a paper bag over your head and cutting holes. And that's how you win Tarkov, yeah. What's a hatchet boy? A hatchet boy. A hatchet boy is a guy who comes in with just a hatchet. That's all he's got. He's just got a hatchet. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for everything. I would be nothing without you guys. I'd just be a guy playing video games. So I do really appreciate the support you guys give me on a daily basis and just being amazing people and supporting me living my dream. I can't say that enough to you guys because it truly is an absolute blessing. So thank you. But before we forget, we're going to turn that task in. Okay, and now we can start doing Jaeger tasks as well. So we need to get 3 Found in Raid lunchboxes, croutons, and delicious beef. And let me tell you, the best place to do that is Swoods. So what we're going to do on this one is we are going to bring in some cash. We're going to bring in 4,000 cash with us. Okay. And I don't think we're going to bring in food and water. We're going to bring in water just in case, just to get that up a little bit higher. But we're literally going to go in with the same kit. We are going to wear a pecker armor on this one. But we're actually going to swap out this. We can do this. And we'll bring in a new one. So this will be pretty solid right here. So what we're going to do on this one is we're going to be looking for our shotguns. Take the where is it? Always take off all the extra stuff if you can. This is a good way to store lasers and stuff. But unfortunately, we're going to turn this in because we do need that for mechanic, the first task for that, but that's not that big of a deal. We can get that pretty easily. And then for the rapist, we still need 3 Found in Raid Salua kits. We still haven't found our let's do a scav run. Do a scav run. We're going to go customs again just because, as I recommend that. Be a hoarder at first. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Okay, so right off the bat, you guys, we scavved in. We got a coal pack on. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw that on the ground and pretend like that never happened. Okay? You don't want that. You don't want that thing. That thing sucks. So we are by the campfire extract. Campfire is right there. It is on. We have Old Gas Station and Crossroads for our extractions. We're going to head to Old Gas Station. I'm pretty sure this is not the shotgun I need. I think this is a 155. Oh, nope. We need the shotgun. Okay. We're just pretty much going to head to extract here. We need the shotgun for a task. And we're just going to hope we don't run into any players. As a scav, typically speaking, you don't want to kill other scavs because then all the scavs will want to kill you. You don't want that. Scavs are mean. If you don't have armor on, scavs will kill you pretty easily. They have pretty good aim. So what we're going to do here is we're pretty much just going to run straight to Old Gas Station, and I'll show you the route that I would go from this position. It's pretty simple. Just go in through there. We're going to go through this crate here. Look through that hole, make sure no one's looking at us. People like to snipe from up there, so be careful in this area. There's a hole in the wall there. People can come in behind you as well. There is quite a bit of loot up there as well, but we're not really going to worry about it. Because like I said, we already have a task item. Task items always in my mind come first. You want to, if you have a task item, you get out. If you can get out, get out. As a scav, typically speaking, unless you spawn in, yeah, as long as it's 10 minutes into the raid, which this is a 45-minute raid for customs. you can always get out and have it found in raid. That's why I like running factory, because when you scav in, there's pretty much no time left, and you can just get out immediately. So, for the old gas station extract as a PMC, you need to go into the gas station, and the smoke needs to be on. As a scav, you don't need to worry about any of that. You're going to go to the red doors. We're going to be cautious here. Okay, we're good. We're going to go to the red doors right here. We could hit the stash over there in the back corner, but we're not going to. As I said, less time in the raid, the better. Because we just completed a task. And that's huge. Completing tasks is how you progress. And that's what you guys want to do. So, always go in with the mission. Always go into the mission. So, if you guys are wondering, why did I get rid of that helmet? Well, that helmet is like wearing a paper bag on top of your head. Again. And it doesn't do anything, but makes it so you can't hear. That's all it does. That's the only benefit of that, is it makes it so you can't hear. Which, that's not a benefit, right? That's a negative. So don't wear that helmet. That helmet's garbage. Just throw it away. Me too. It can be our secret. Did you not get a run through? No. As I said, there was 10 minutes already into the raid, so I didn't have to worry about it. And now we have our prepper test done. Now we got to find the bronze pocket watch, and we need to find Prepper's missing convoy. That, I think we're level 5 now, so I think, yep, we can do supplier now. We already have that done. Now we need to find a Taz. I think that's it. I don't think we can do Ragman yet. Nope. Okay. So we still need to find a Taz. And we're still going to go to woods. We're still going to go to woods because we need to find the food for Jaeger. We want to get the Jaeger task going because a lot of that stuff will be good to have done. But also, we can do this mission as well. The missing Preppers convoy and locate USEP temporary camp. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, also, chat, I'm thinking that, I keep thinking that I need to worry about stream snipers. I shouldn't have to. But you can receive your awards here. And Prepper. Most of that stuff I'm going to end up just selling, especially that PM pistol. I think it's garbage. But we do have a little pistol on our next one, so we're probably going to go to factory again. And we're going to kind of look on the ground maybe for possible Tazes and stuff if we don't get one here. But we brought in 4K because there's a car extract on woods. And also, if you're not a follower yet, make sure you do hit that follow button. I think it's going to start getting... So, this is the same spawn we got the last time. I think we're going to start getting to the point where it's going to be harder to get the 100 followers a day because everyone that watches Tarkov is getting to the point where they're already here. So, hopefully we get more and more new people. That raid was already 10 minutes in, correct. That's why I looked at the time. There was 26 remaining when I spawned in, which means that it was already 20 minutes elapsed. When I do my factory runs too, you guys, as a scav, I don't care if I get a run through or not, especially this early on in the wipe. I just worry about... getting the loot out. Unless I have, like the shotgun I need or a Taz or whatever. The 8R, in my opinion, is probably one of the best guns to have early on wipe. I mean, look at the stats, bro. I mean, 52 ergo, 100 recoil. Like, the 8R slaps early on, bro. And you can put a sight on it without any attachments. And to get the thing off of the middle there, all you need is, I think it's 13K, Prepper level 2, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but the gas block for that's really cheap as well. The 8R, in my opinion, is one of the best go-to weapons. SKS is another fantastic one. As the ammo you can get right off the bat, and it's cheap. Also, it slaps. But as far as like my go-to weapon, if I don't have one, I'm not trying to purchase any weapons because I don't want to spend extra money that I don't need to, because I'm trying to teach you guys who probably aren't going to survive very many raids. So, and I'm just saying that because I'm not going to survive as many raids as I should. You know what I mean? Because it's the middle of the wipe, and there's a lot of thick boys, and you got to be smart. It's hard. But so far we've been doing pretty good. We're like 75% survival rating. So we're just taking our time. Gonna hit this. I think that's a silencer. Muzzle brake. I didn't mean to hit reload there. I don't even think I hit reload there. I didn't hit reload there. That was a glitch. That's good ammo. Fuel conditioner we need. That's good ammo. This will one tap pretty much anyone. Actually, I think that's like the worst of that ammo, but it'll still pretty much one tap anyone still. ADAR is a very cheap trade. They did change it. It's not just a rec battery anymore. It's something else. I'm not familiar with it yet, though. What's up, Grant? Grant's my editor, guys. Give him a big shout out. Me and him are going to be hopefully doing a lot of really good stuff here coming up. He's actually doing a highlight video at the moment right now as well, which I'm pretty stoked about. And if you guys follow the TikTok or any of that, he's the one who does literally all of it. So still looking for that T plug or spark plug. If we find a spark plug, we're sticking that right in our booty. What are the basic specs needed to play on PC? You can find that on the internet. I don't know the exact minimum requirements off the top of my head. So, as you guys can tell, there's a lot of action going on over there. You can also probably tell that I'm not like running over there real fast, as I don't want to die. So we need those, need that. Don't need that, but crackers are cool. Crackers are always cool. RTX 3090 minimum, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's a muzzle brake. Green tea is absolutely fantastic for literally no reason. I just like the green tea. Bolts, relays, tape, all that stuff you're gonna need. Keep that stuff. But can it run Crysis? 16 gigabyte highly recommended. I highly recommend 32, but 16 gigabytes honestly needed. I would say that's your minimum. So we're going to go over here. On the backside here. The guy was firing from over in this area. Thinking back now, he had a stock M4, so I'm not too scared of him. But the guy, somebody was throwing grenades, and I don't like when grenades are being thrown. Normally that means somebody thinks they're good, which sometimes means they're good. How many points you got in this? I don't know what that means. Yo, Jason and Kevin, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the jury, you guys. We're already at 600 likes, you guys. Thank you guys so much. That is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. So we're just taking a wide berth here. There's 100% a player in there looting. We might be able to kill him. You know what I mean? But as a new player, you're going to want to avoid player fights. There's really no reason for you to want to get into a player fight unless you absolutely have to. And I recommend just trying to avoid them. And a lot of times, like me as a player, if I see someone just like doing this and I see them or hear them, I normally just let them go. Because a lot of times I'll hear stuff in game and I'm just like, yeah, okay, and then I let them go. So just something to think about when you're playing. There's also a bunch of scavs up there, but and once again, this is why we brought in the money, as we've got some loot. We didn't get what we wanted, but we also didn't get the spawn that we wanted. So we're actually going to do that. And we're going to get out of here. And we're going to come back. We're going to take this as a W. I don't know if we've been in long enough. We probably haven't, honestly. We might not get any of this found in raid. So, you know what? We're actually going to keep going. We're actually going to keep going here. But I'm pretty sure the scavs won that fight because that was a scav who ran up in the middle there. So we wasted 4K there. Editor, edit that out. So yeah, so now we're just going to continue on. We definitely didn't hit the car, but that's why we brought 4K. Yeah. I really hope they don't add VOIP. VOIP. What do you mean by points? Yeah, I don't know what that means. SSD highly recommended. You are fantastic. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate you stopping it. If you guys haven't, though, make sure you do hit that like button on the pre-recorded video and on this. If you haven't hit subscribe as well, make sure you do. Or the follow button if you're live. That's a lot of edits happening. Of course. Of course. Please don't pin the Discord. If you guys want the Discord, exclamation point Discord. That's what the bot's for. I don't like pinned comments because then it's less comments than I can see. Because I need a new monitor that's vertical. We already have the 3M task done, so we don't need to grab that. I don't know how long he's been here dead. But that is a scav, meaning that there is either a player scav around here or a player. I'm assuming it's a player, and I'm assuming he's a higher level than me because he did not grab the 3M armor. So we're going to go around this way. I think there's a stash in here. Nope. Either way, found some milk, found some juice, found some painkillers. It's all groovy, man. Groovy. Definitely need that. Don't worry about it, man. That's why I'm telling you, Billy. Don't ever feel like if I seem like I'm being a jerk or something, I'm normally not. I'm just like, hey, don't do that, please. I'm a nice guy most of the time. Unless you, like, you know, are a jerk. There is a stash in here, pretty sure. It's already been hit. This game's really cool. I love it. Awesome, dude. I love it too. Okay. So we can take that out. We'll put the bolts in there. And we'll take the hemostat out as well, and we'll put the bolts in there. You're going to need lots of bolts for the hideout. We're still on search for a T-plug, which we may end up going to Interchange to get one. That or not T-plug, but a spark plug. Unfortunately, Woods is a little bit different than what it was when I did the wipe, or when the wipe happened. People are actually looting Woods now, which sucks, but it was bound to happen. Trust me, I try to piss him off some days. Yeah, you do. I'm not really sure why, but you do. Okay, up here, scavs spawn pretty much when you get here, it seems like. Sometimes they're already here. Players hang out here. This is a dangerous place. But, as I said, that
Вон он, сука!
SKS slaps, chat. That is more than likely not a scav throwing nades, as you didn't hear anyone say grenada or anything like that. More than likely that's a pretty experienced player. And here comes another one. Or two. There was 3 of them. 3 of them. Once again, I don't think woods is a good place to go to anymore. I'm kind of adjusting my strategy as we go. Yeah, Tarkov Mobile was the guy's name. Woods is like that now, because there is good loot on woods. So what my strategy is changing is probably going to be customs, running a lot of customs, because we don't want to get in situations like that. It sucks because we could have left. Wow, he was running the 50 cal shotgun shells. Okay. Dalton with a follow, Sean with a follow, Chris with a follow. Welcome to the jury, guys. Welcome to the jury. Yeah, Shoreline is another good place to go. I think we're going to go and do the pocket watch. I think we're going to go do the pocket watch. Do that one next, the bronze pocket watch. So we're going to need to go to dorm rooms. The codes, Mason, the codes. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to dorm room 206 in the 3 stack. We're going to run our scav, and we're going to see if we can't get that on our scav as well. They're going to be going. So this is Mouse Without Borders, guys. It's not a hack or anything. It's just how I connect my mouse to both computers. Just so everyone knows, I had it open because it wasn't turned on this morning when I turned on my computer for some reason. They're looking for your 100T, bro. Was this in his Discord? If it was in my Discord, tell me who did it, and I will ban all 3 of them from the Discord. No, you just joined the Discord today? Okay, cool. So the key's in here. That's the machinery key. Okay, so now we need to go to old gas station, as you guys saw on the top right, if you double tap O, or hit O in my case, if you have my settings. There's someone right on top of me here. I think it's just a scav. Yep, friendly scav. See you later, bud. Thought it was a player scav who just popped in and was checking his mag, see what kind of ammo he had. Hopefully, just a regular scav. Or, yeah, regular scav. There's another regular scav over there just standing there out in the open. So we're heading to Old Gas Station again. We don't need any of this found in raid, but according to... We're at 30 minutes in, so that's 15 minutes into the raid, so we can extract and get all this stuff found in raid. We don't really have anything besides that machinery key. It's just going to save us one step for the pocket watch. That's why I wanted to go and do this. And we're going to put this in for the edit if we get out, because it's a good way of doing it. Running the scav to do the high-risk areas to get the key. When will the next supporter games be? Tuesday, off stream. I'll actually do one this week. So tomorrow. That'd be tomorrow. I really wanted to take a solid break and just not do anything work related for a whole day. Honestly, it's probably the first day since I started streaming, which was 400 days ago today. It felt really good. I felt refreshed. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been feeling a lot better on the stream, been staying positive, and I'm starting to really find that balance of, you know, working too much and working not enough, and just I've been feeling a lot better mentally, and I appreciate you guys, your patience on that, especially the supporters who want to play. As that's why I wanted to take a little time. But once again, not really worried about the loot. We're worried about getting that quest item out. That key's handy dandy to be able to open the door for that. So Alvaro Rivera with the follow. Welcome to the jury, my man. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't, on either the live stream right now or on the soon to come video on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that follow button, that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. I really appreciate that. I figured. Congrats on 400. Yeah, today's my 400th day, chat. Today is my 400th day. Sebastian with the 2 months of support. My man, dude, thank you so much. Sebastian, 2 months of support. Okay. So, we're going to run customs. This little guy, if we had a site, we could run this little dude. That wouldn't be too shabby, but we don't have a site. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. So on this one, this is a little bit of a sweatier situation. So we're going to want to do, we're going to sell some stuff really quick. And, we're not going to sell that. I'm going to sell this. The PM pistol we need for a task, we're going to keep that. We're just going to sell a little bit here. This helps get your traders up. Ooh, we do have a site. Oh, that won't fit on there. Okay, never mind. We're going to run an SKS, though. So we'll just do this. I'm pretty sure I have PS ammo somewhere. All right. Take this out. Load this up with PS. And then we're going to grab our BP rounds. We're going to put 10 there. Put the other 23 here. That's all we should need. We're going to start off with that as well. We're going to put on a headset. We're going to grab the key that we got, if we can find it. Where's the key? We need that machinery key, chat. Machinery key, right here. That's what we need for the pocket watch task. SKS is all reliable. Dude, SKS is just, it's one of my favorite guns. We need splints too. That's what I forgot that one raid. We'll bring in that. So bam, 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 bam. We need a hemostat. And we should be good to go there. This is all we're going to bring right here. This is all we're going to bring. We still need to find Saluas, as well as we need to find a Taz shotgun. But this is one of my favorite things to do right here, you guys. Just rocking an SKS with a headset. Literally bringing nothing else in besides extra ammo in our pocket. And heals in the butt. Does it only work with Reserve? Because Reserve has an extract. Reserve has an extract that requires you to have a Red Rebel and a paracord. The Red Rebel is an ice pick, and it allows you so you can climb up into the extract. I know that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's how it works. Okay, so we're gonna go over here first. No one should be over here right yet because we ran straight here. And there's a bag here. There's also a flash drive spawn, which you need for a task. We've already got one flash drive, which is fantastic. But we also need these croutons, so that's cool. And then tool set we need to, but I'm not gonna grab it. And then there's a flash drive possible spawn over here as well. So now we check that. We're gonna move on to where we need to go. We need to get this pocket watch and we need to extract. There's two ways of doing this. One is to essentially just kind of wait it out. Another one is to just run for it. We're gonna get over in this area and just kind of feel it out. So the golden pocket watch is found inside of the blue or orange 18-wheeler that is over here in old construction. And we're gonna show you that here in a second. Melee. I call it melee. I can call it whatever I want. It's my stream. Fight me. Fight me! Kind of like, I can call it caramel or caramel. I don't care. You can fight me. Fight me, bro. Can't even finish the mission? Well, if you watch me, you might be able to learn a little trick or two so that you can. As you guys can see, I pretty much stick to the bushes, man. Become one with the bush, chat. Become one with the bush. Tomato, tomato. Nick looks pretty big. I used to be big. Only for the viewers? I'm good. I know the size of my penis. I don't need to prove it to anyone. Okay, so I'm just chilling out right here. And I'm not implying that you have... I'm not implying anything on there about you, Nick. I'm just... it's just something I like to say. I used to be a bodybuilder, so... Like, legitimately. I make no puns against guys who lift weights. As I am a fellow weightlifter myself. Okay, so that's the truck we need to get to. First, we're just going to kind of scope her out. See what's up. We saw a player run into the garage there. He might be coming this way. So we're actually going to hide for a second. Because he looked like he had a big backpack. He looked pretty thick. It's a lot to keep up. It's annoying. Bro, the macros, the just... I respect anyone who puts that amount of effort into it. But yeah, I used to be about 240 pounds, bro. I was a big boy. Not much fat on me either. Alright, we're going for it. There's the pocket watch. That's the machinery key. That's the key that we got on our scav run. Now we do have to extract to be able to complete this task. So now we need to be very careful. So since we spawned on the other side, campfire extract over here. If it's open, we can leave there, which is what we're going to check. We can also extract if the light's on over here at the UN, I believe is what it's called. The rough. No, it's a rough roadblock over there on the other side. Smuggler's boat is the campfire one. But you don't know if they're open until you get there. So that's why we don't know. But if not, then we got to cross the river. And I honestly don't know if there's any correlation at all with one side being open and the other not. I don't think there is, but there'll be smoke if it's open and there isn't any. So that's not open. So we have to go all the way across. 220 for me, it's just mainly jelly donuts. You're 5'9". I'm 5'11"-ish, but still, it's not about the weight, man. It's about what you're packing. It's about how much fat you got on you and how big you want to be. You know, I was so big I couldn't wipe my own ass. Just being honest, like it was really hard. So that's kind of the main reason why I decided to let it go. Like Elsa. My personality is pretty much I get focused on one thing, and that's all that I really kind of like focus on. You know what I mean? Like the stream. That's all I do. That's all. I'm all stream, baby. My daughter in the stream. That's all I do. How'd you get into streaming? I just picked it up one day. Just was like, I think I can do better than these guys. It's what I went to school for, like making videos and doing stuff like that. I dropped out of school, started making RVs, which is very lucrative in my area. And didn't want to do that anymore and started streaming kind of as a joke. And because I've always been an avid video gamer. And it kind of blew up and went full time. So... You were one of the reasons I quit the gym. Oh, the dude's looking like they can lift the whole gym. Want to call next on the bench? Oh, you got it, big dog. So once again, we're not looting anything. We're just getting this task done. We're trying to get the flea market open so we can start making money. There is lots of places we could have looted. There's lots of stashes we could have looted, but our sole goal here is to get that pocket watch and get the heck out of here. And we have successfully done that. So that's what you want to do. And look at you now. Exactly. Here we are. Now we're living the dream because you guys are here watching. I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of effort into this, but the fact of the matter is I'm here getting to do what I love to do because you guys support it. And I really appreciate that. Did you have to pay stuff off before going full time? What do you mean? Like my car and stuff? I'm confused by what you mean by that. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button. Also, we are 46 likes or follows away from 100 on the day. So if you guys could hit that follow button, it would be fantastic. There's 86 non-followers here right now. And the damn beacon quest. Nice. Like debts. All the equipment I bought with cash. Well, I mean, with my card, that was cash. So, Tyler, Jordy, Austin, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the jury, you guys. Everyone else, thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate it. So, we didn't shoot one shot. we really didn't do a whole lot there, but we got quite a bit done. We can turn in this. And we can turn in, is it skier? No, it's rapper. This. Right? Neutralize 15 scavs on woods. And this one's tough. This one's tough. But that's okay. I think that opens up. So for this, I think to get Ragman, we need to complete that task. So we can work on that. So we're going to want to get a, we're going to want to find 2 elite pliers and a screwdriver. And then it'll give us pretty much everything we need besides the, besides that. But we're going to go in with the same kit and we're going to go into woods and we're going to kill scavs on woods. We're going to try to farm some scabby boys for Prapper, to get that. As well as we'll do this if we can. And then skier, we still need a Taz, which we can find. And then we also need to find food for our boy here, as well as a spark plug. But that's going to be our main ideas there. Food-wise, we're actually going to bring in some food because we are at 48 just to make sure. And I think we're going to bring in some PS ammo as well. Just to make sure we have enough. But those BP rounds will be solid. I do okay. What are the perks as you get a partner? The biggest one being I get in-stream ads. So during the stream, you guys will have an ad that you'll have to watch, subscriber or not. But I get paid like 0.5 cents per ad viewed, roughly. It's just a rough guesstimate. And just so you guys are aware, I'll have like, 50,000 views on a stream. Do the math. It's money, man. It's good money. So that's kind of what I'm working for. Facebook pays pretty good on that end. Okay, so that guy hit the mines over here. He's probably not dead because I only heard one go off. Would I ever stream with Pool Shark and Darkness if they ever asked me to? Hell yeah, I would. That would be a huge break for me as far as for my business, for the stream and everything. Lots of exposure playing with guys like that. And those guys are really cool. Really, really cool, really good players, so. So this is the convoy here. I think. This is a orthomanoscope. You need that for a task. Also, they sell really good on the market. think that guy might have died. Just checking really quick. Okay. I thought so. So we did complete that already. So now we just got to go down and do the convoy. Convoy's on the road over here. Casey. Okay, so this is the other part of the prepper task. We are going to need to run over here. And see on the bottom right, we completed our task. We still need to extract for that to be completed, I believe. But either way. We do need to kill 15 scavs on woods. We also need to kill scavs so that we can get something to loot, so we have pockets and stuff. We came in pretty much bare naked on this one. Our main goal here was to get that task for prepper done, though. I try to do one task at a time. That way, I don't stay in a raid too long. I don't do stupid things to loot or whatever. We do also have this, which, as I said, is a task item. They're not as hard as they used to be able to find, in my opinion. Okay. So we're just hanging out here in the bush for a second. Just to see if we can hear anything. I'm pretty sure scavs spawn in on woods the second you get in their area anymore. And scavs are really hard to kill on woods, in my opinion. It's the hardest map to kill scavs. Okay. So we got a scav vest. We got some press armor. It's level 3. It's pretty solid. Down here, there's some pretty good loot. He didn't have a backpack, unfortunately. But there is some possible places for T-plugs down here. This toolbox might have some. Light bulb. They'll spawn down in here as well. Sprats are cool. You can get them down here as well. But then sometimes there's a scav down here, so you got to be careful. But I'd assume there wasn't going to be. This is my neck of the woods. Screws, condensed milk. I'm going to keep the screws for now. That'll be the first thing we drop. We don't really need that. Airstream? I don't know what that means. Lots of kvass. We can pick one up. Also, there's grenades in here. Go ahead and just drink that. Okay, so we're still looking for a Taz. We've got the other task done. We're still looking for Saluas and a spark plug. Just wait until he stops. We've shot twice now, so we're going to go ahead and reload. I don't know if we're going to be able to find this one. There he is. VPO, not really worth anything. We can grab that. We do need these. You don't need to turn these in for a task, but you do need them for a scav killing task on interchange further on down into the task line. That's 2 scavs that we've killed now out of the 15. As you guys can see, I'm taking this really slow. I'm not forcing shots on scavs. If they haven't seen me yet, I just wait until they stop to take a quick and easy headshot. Would be my recommendation for killing any and all scavs. And that's how you kill a player with a SKS. Alright, chat. So old boy here's got an MP153. It's better than that. We've got ourselves an armored rig, as well as a tri-zip. We did well. We did well there. And now we've got ourselves a tri-zip, which is fantastic. Aquamarine, awesome. Lucky Strikes, need those. Winston, need those. Pineapples, we can drink that. We got some sugar too, that's true. That's true. Hot rods you can trade for BS rounds, which are super duper handy. They added something to that trade, and I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna say, but it's hot rods and I think maybe paper or something. I honestly don't remember. There was an MRE there. I need that, don't I? Another hot rod. I think I need it. No, I need the other one. I need the green one. If I remember correctly. Yeah, need the other one. What order do nades get tossed from your inventory? It'll go from your pockets left to right, and then in your inventory. So always put your nades in your pockets in the order you want them to be thrown. So we are overweight here. We do have level 4 armor on. So as of right now, we're sitting pretty good. This is a really, really solid raid. We got damn near a full level 4 rig on. We got BP rounds in the SKS. We've got a nice level 3 Zuck. This repairs really well. These are really good early on armor. If it's early in the wipe, this is much better. right now in the wipe, this isn't the best, but it'll do. It's better than a P.A.C.A. Much better than a P.A.C.A. No, maybe not much better, but it's better than a P.A.C.A. So basically right now we're just running, and then we're going to lay down. This rig's level 4. That's a solid rig, you guys. Once you unlock that from Ragman, it's beautiful. So right now we're pretty much just heading to extract. We've got quite a bit done. We've got some good loot. We're going to take this as a win, but it's going to take a minute to get there. So what I recommend doing is kind of what I'm doing, especially since we're overweight, and that's sprinting and then laying down. Sprinting and laying down. Lunch break, I'm back. Let's go. You need the MREs for a quest, the one where you dress in blue and kill scavs on shoreline? Okay. So right now when we walk, we don't game stand. You guys can't see it because I'm in the way. But walking right now doesn't increase our stamina. So that's why we're going to want to lay down. You can lay down and crawl, but that makes a lot of noise and it really doesn't get you anywhere. So I just lay down just to be quiet, just in case someone runs up, then they can't see you for the most part. Judge Beaver with the follow. What's up, Judge Beaver? Yeah, I don't have the rubles, so I can't take the bridge. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, Enrique, but that's why I just said okay, because I didn't want to like argue with it because I didn't remember, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to have them. Ethan, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the jury. So on the video, we're gonna edit pretty much all of this out. It's just gonna be like super fast and all the noises will be off. So yada 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 yada. So I'm going behind the cabins here. I'm not going into that area because, as I said before, besides lumber, that's pretty much the most highly contested area on this map. The car extract is right over there. It's 3,000 rubles. If you have exactly 3,000 rubles, it won't let you leave. Make sure you bring in at least 3,001 rubles. There is a bug. 3,001 rubles if you're going to give your buddy... If you're going to give your buddy rubles because they forgot it, make sure you give them at least 3,001. I normally just do 5,000 or like 7,000 just so that I don't have to do it the next raid because you know they're going to forget it again. Irish. Walk a bit, then lay down. If you guys haven't, do make sure you hit that like button. We're almost to 700 likes, which is absolutely amazing. If you guys have questions, I'm trying really hard to get to all of them. It is hard while I'm trying to communicate everything and still not die. I'm trying to communicate everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm thinking. I'm going up this way just to kind of stay away from players, and we're going to sit right here and listen, because some people like the extract camp, which is sad, but they do like doing it. Thank you guys all for the likes. We're 7 likes away from 700, which is freaking amazing. Yeah, you got to tip the driver. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Hello. What level is this new account? 7. It'll be 7 after this raid. I'm 3 hours into it. 3 hours in. It'd probably be a little bit higher if I didn't do scav runs, but our extract is right here. There's a weapons crate and a Jaeger stash here as well. You can't loot them if you have the extract. You can get into the Jaeger stash a little bit if you go in on the left side there. I'm not really worried about it. All right. 2 tasks done, I believe. Kenny, thanks for the follow. Logan James with the follow. Welcome to the jury. Thank you guys so much. Neil with the like. What up, the Moon Man? How you doing, bro? Can I repeatedly? Yes, you can, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. GG's, you guys. We got 700. That's awesome. We killed 1-800-668-6868. So, headshot, 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 headshot. Good, bro. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, man. Are this strategy part of the judge trials? Yeah, this is the judge trials. I'm not gonna call it that, I don't think. But do you run reserve and customs often? I don't run reserve much. You look fantastic. You look fantastic, Neil. Thank you, man. Kenny with the follow, Logan with the follow, Ben with the like, Chris with the like. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome. We are trying to get 100 followers every single day, and we are 35 away on the day today, so that's awesome. We're actually 75, well, 85 follows away from 17K. We're 85 followers away from 17K, and there just happens to be exactly 85 non-followers here, so I'm just throwing it out there. Reserve def seems easier than customs to me. Bro, I disagree with that. Reserve's not bad if you know what you're doing. But yeah. Okay. So we got that. And we'll do that. We'll actually get rid of that. We'll keep the flashbang. We'll throw that bad boy and we'll sell that. Tri-zip. Let's actually put away. Do that. And turn in our tasks. Just make sure we turn in all of them here. All right. So we got 1 task done there. We're going to go back to woods again and do it all over again. This time we're going to farm scavs a little bit harder. Yeah, I'm kind of blown away with the support today. All right, so we need to kill scavs. That's our mission here. We also need to find a Taz shotgun. My plan here is to head straight into by the Jaeger area and just try my best. Like, I'm going to try really hard to get all the way over to scav camp. Scav camp's where most of the scavs are going to spawn. We could do our normal like loot run that I was doing earlier, but as we've found, that is really contested. Like, really contested. So we're just going to kind of do this. We're not going to go to the med building thing over here. A, because we don't have a backpack, but B, that's where most of the players normally go right off the bat. This is what I call Wizard Rock. It looks like a wizard hat, and I'm not really sure why I told you guys that. But every time I'm by here, I'm like, hey, that's Wizard Rock, because it looks like a wizard cap. Just throwing it out there. Jeffrey with the 100 stars. Comment hidden. Wow. Wow. What happened? Is he banned or something? Me kill you? That would be the day. I'm average at best. It's all about... Did you guys ban him or something? Or did you just like say something inappropriate, Jeffrey? It doesn't say anything on my side. Just kind of curious. If you try to put something like really inappropriate in the chat, man, that's not cool. I mean, in chat it's fine, but if you do it with stars, then it's like, dude, you're not cool. Don't be not cool. Be cool, chat. Let's have some good times, good vibes. Try to make this stream family friendly, safe for work type thing. So if you're trying to put weird comments, you know. He's not banned? Huh. Well, you just try to put something stupid in chat then. It's fine. Two seconds left on the extract? No! Dude, that sucks. That sucks. Comments in chat. I don't care what you guys put in chat. Like, do you, boo? You know what I mean? If you wanna type something really weird, go for it. The only thing that's really off limits is making fun of stream sniping and talking poorly about Miss Brown. Anything else is fine. You can talk poorly about me. I don't care. I'll laugh at you. All right, so normally there's some scavs that spawn up in, you know, right here. This is what I call spine, this whole mountain thing right here. A lot of times scavs will spawn in over here. So we're going to try to see them before they see us and shoot them in the head. There's someone to my left. I thought I heard something. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. We might die right now. Who knows? So in this area here, there's going to be scavs. More than likely. I'm just kind of running it because I feel like sometimes if I just like ambush them and play like I'm a Chad, I do better. I do not recommend doing this. Definitely one up there. He's dead. Someone else is farming scavs nearby, so we're gonna leave. Sebastian. That's freaking hilarious, dude. Oh, that's a funny one. That's funny. I love you guys, like, for real. You guys make my day on a daily basis, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes people in here are jerks, and I hate them. But most of the time, you guys are pretty cool, and I really appreciate that. So lots of fighting going on right there. Obviously, we're just gonna take a wide berth. We're just gonna go all the way. Oop, 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 oop. That was a scav, and I think, and he was shooting at us. So I laid down. At what level does the Sherman quest unlock? It's not level. It's you got to do tasks. I don't know where he was, so I'm just gonna kind of move along. Scavs will spawn over here in this area as well. These are a little bit easier to kill. So we'll always come in with a plan. We'll always come in with a plan, what route we want to take. But that doesn't mean that we're always going to follow that plan. We're going to take in information as we go constantly throughout the raid. Hell yeah. Thank you, Matthew, for the 500. Keith with the 1K. Enjoying the content, man. Thank you so much, dude. So, thank you. So, our plan there was to go, and we're trying to get over towards the scav house as quickly as possible. We took in information. Information being there was players shooting at scavs in our way. So we decided to go around them. When we went around them, we started getting shot at by either a player or a scav. So then we had to retreat even further. So that's why we're at where we're at now. Just because you have a plan doesn't mean you need to stick with it. Once you assess the situation, then you can move forward on from there. But being smart is the #1 way to surviving at this game. Don't be afraid to sit in a bush. Don't be afraid to go into a closet. Don't be afraid to just wait. It works. Surviving is key at this game. If you don't survive, you lose. If you survive, it doesn't matter what happened in that raid, you won. That's how you have to look at it. Your 100% goal in this game is to survive. It's not to kill a player. It's not to kill a scavs. It's not to complete the tasks. It's to survive. That's what you have to do. I have a question for you. What's up, Jacob? Does laying down make scavs stop hunting you? No, but I made it so he couldn't see me because there was a little dip there. So he couldn't shoot at me anymore. So this used to be a really, really bad way to go. I might die, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. This is normally a pretty safe route anymore. If you guys want to get across this area. Nobody really watches this area anymore. I say that and people are going to start doing it, but... Yeah, and it's not camping. You're just waiting. There's nothing wrong with waiting in this game. This is not Call of Duty. People aren't going to get mad at you for camping. Camping. It's what you do. In real life, if someone was shooting at you and he lost visual of you, would you like go run around and try to find him, or would you wait in one spot and wait for him to come find you? I'm waiting, baby. I don't care. We're talking about surviving and not surviving. We're talking about life and death. I'm using any tactic I can think of. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing here. Any tactic we can think of, we're using. Have you died yet in this account? Twice. I put LEDX in my container and got killed on Shoreline. I still have LEDX. If I bring it into a new raid and get extraction point after bringing it, do I... No. No. If you bring something into a raid, it immediately loses its found in raid status. And if you die with something, it immediately loses its found in raid status. You can never get a found in raid status back. That's a very good question, though. Once something has lost its found in raid status, it is never found in raid again. On my main account, I die in this area a lot to scavs, so fighting scavs right here is tough, but a lot of times it's because they have TAS shotguns, and a TAS shotgun is really deadly in the hands of a scav. No problem, Jacob. Anytime. Anytime you guys have any questions, it doesn't matter how stupid it is, or how simple, how beginner it is. That's why we're doing this. I'm doing this so you guys can ask questions that you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I might like look at you funny and be like, "What? Like, you serious?" But then I'll like come to realization I'm doing this for you guys. Oh yeah, no, that's because it's very minor and silly for me. But they honestly just changed that too. So. I don't mean to offend when I answer questions at all. If they seem really like beginner, you know what I mean? It's just me trying to like comprehend, you know. So I did kill the one scav, took a few shots, got him on the first try. So I dropped my helmet there and picked up his for insurance fraud. That way I'll get my helmet back in insurance tomorrow. Map Genie is definitely a good one. Okay, we came here to kill scavs, so that's what we're going to do. This side of the map has a lot of scavs. The scav house area normally spawns quite a few. Just be very careful. Don't take these scavs lightly. They will mess you up. Run offline raids to learn maps, definitely. What do you generally insure and not insure? I insure everything always. I insure my keys. So that if I loot something that I can put in my docs case, I can still drop a key if I need to, if I have too many keys. And then I'll have the key back tomorrow. Not a lot of people do that. It's a little silly. Okay, so now we're going to continue searching for scavs. That's a player who just hit a mine. I think he's dead now. If you hit it twice, normally you die. But we're going to retreat a little bit just in case he had a buddy. We do want to get out with this loot that we have. The Mosin's handy. But also, I don't really see any scavs at this point. There's one. I think that last shot got him. So what I was doing there, chat, with this gun is I was shooting once and then moving out of the way just to see where he was at. So that's the player I was concerned about. So we're going to go ahead and extract here. Two mines, the sound of dangerous free loot. Sound of don't even try loot. Don't even try. All right, we got time for one more, I think. Yep, we did get that last one. Cool. No, we didn't. That's 4.1 meters. Okay. Hey, level 7. Sweet. All right, we got time for one more woods. We're going to leave that backpack on that we have, and we're going to bring in some food and water, and we're going to try to farm some more scavs. Pro or tip: have effective bursts. It's called Aim Lab, Kenny. Aim Lab is on Steam. It's free. Aim Lab. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button. Also, we're trying to get 100 followers every day, which there's only 39 followers here, which is a lot less than normal. If you guys get that follow button, it'd be awesome. Drew Walton following suit. Thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Woods is kind of like my home. Hey, we got a compass. Yay. A lot of people prefer using the Mosin over the SKS. Do you, boo? I don't particularly care for it, but especially since they nerfed the ammo. The ammo used to be a lot better. I don't know why I'm doing this again. So I insured there, you guys. I insured everything. If you want to try to stream snipe me, dude, whatever. Real life. Just a quality headset is a quality headset. I mean, you just kind of have to look at, I mean, how much are you willing to spend, and then look at reviews, and just stay away from Astros because they're garbage. Or Razors. Astros and Razors don't make good headsets. A lot of people think their Astro headsets sound really good, and then they try something that is good, and they're like, wow, these don't sound very good. Because that's literally what happened to me. I had Astros. I was like, man, these are really good. And then I listened to some other stuff, and I was like, oh, wow. These don't sound very good. You know? So. Typically speaking, you're not going to want to hang out in the village here. As I said multiple times, this is normally where the big boys come. I'm finding all this food, and none of it's the food I need. I'm not a fan of you this weekend, Sir Chadkins. I'm just saying, I used to have Astros, and I'd recommend everyone that has Astros to get rid of them if they can. Same thing with Razer headsets. Razors. Anything Razor in my mind is just a... It's just a silly gimmick. So when I was running there, I heard him walking up. I assumed it was a scav. I didn't know if it was a scav or not. Luckily, it was a scav. Which is good, because we need to kill scavs. I felt the presence in the force there. I felt like there was a player behind that cabin. I think there was. I've been curious about the Rocat headsets. I don't have any experience with Rocat at all. I know that's what Dr. Disrespect supposedly uses. To me, those look a lot like a gimmick with like anything. It's just what I say. Why no Turtle Beach? Turtle Beach is garbage too. Don't use Bluetooth. Don't get a wireless headset, guys. The Rocat? Let me know in a year how it works. That's my concern. Quality. Is it like, it might work really good for a month or so, but is the quality there? That's my concern. That's always my concern with something that I buy for electronics and stuff. It might like sound amazing. It might like be really great, you know, whatever, as far as like, you know, like DPI, everything's real light, blah, blah. But then like, oh yeah, I clicked a little too hard and it broke in half. You know what I mean? That's what I'm concerned about. What are the differences in in-game headsets? Just the sound quality. Some of them sound better. Some of them you can hear better. There's a lot of different variations. The best headsets are the new Walkers. They're like 70, 80K on the market. There's a reason why they're 70, 80K. You can hear everything. They're absolutely fantastic. Some are more accurate than others. Some of them are a little bit more bassy. Some of them, it's all personal preference in my mind. Except for the tin cans suck. If you like the tin cans, I don't know. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I don't know why you like the tin cans. You're gonna have to explain that to me, because I don't get it. Comtacts used to be really good. Now they're just really bad. So I don't know. It kind of sucks, because I used to like Comtacts. Right on. And see, that's what I mean when I say I don't know anything about it. So I'm not gonna give you like my honest like when I say I think they're gimmicky. I don't think they have good quality. Just by the fact that they have so much RGB, and that reminds me of Razer. And in my opinion, Razer makes absolute garbage pretty much 99% of the time. You might get lucky and get something good from them, but I've never had anything good from Razer. And they used to be like the mouse and keyboard people to go to. I don't think that's the case anymore, personally. And you can have a difference of opinion on that, and that's fine. I'm not gonna say you're stupid. I just don't agree with it. You know what I mean? You can call me stupid though. I don't care. Yeah, bolts are expensive. I like swordens personally. The best ones are the walkers though. Like if I can get walkers, I'll drop my swordens. So right now I'm putting really expensive, and I recommend doing this. It's something that I kind of forgot to do when I was racing for Kappa, but stuff that you can use in your hideout. Make sure you put them in your butt versus like cheap stuff like hemostat, stuff like that, your meds. That'll really help. So the only reason why we're here is to find the food that we need, which we haven't found any. And to kill scavs. So we're really just kind of just looting a little bit, scooting.
Пацаны, на, окружаем ее, на!
Okay, so there's two scavs. I'm trying to fight one at a time. There's one inside of here, as you can see. He's dead. So now I took one out. I made it so only one could shoot at me. And now I can go after the other one, which I'm pretty sure I hurt. But it looks like he retreated back. So being that there was two scavs there, they could easily have killed me if I would have played that incorrectly. Scavs can see through bushes and trees, so you have to be very, very careful to break line of sight after they see you and shoot at you, so that you can make it so they have to see, like, find you again. And normally you can find them before they find you most of the time. Poor Scav just got done dropping a deuce in that porta potty. Alright, so those scavs broke contact with it and they're not aggroed on me anymore. So I'm just going to continue about my business here. We could do, drop something like that for the hose, but we're not going to. I don't find hoses that hard to find. But we do need to be careful. I almost always pick up drinks and stuff just because this is going to increase your metabolism. I found these when I smashed the like button. Might be broke. Craig, thanks for the 500. Donald, thanks for the follow. Kyle Smith, thanks for the follow. Jarrett, thanks for the follow. Desiree, thanks for the follow. And Michael, thanks for the follow. Okay, so we're gonna go around the back. There is a weapons crate here we can check out. Almost forgot about that one. This is garbage ammo. I'm not even gonna loot it, and those suck. There he is. He's running for some reason. Before we forget, we're going to come back here and loot this guy. We need that for a task. Oop. So while you're putting stuff into your rig, like if you're doing that, make sure you're searching all the other stuff that you haven't searched yet, if you can. Nope. Okay, let's look at this helmet real quick, guys. This is a level 1 helmet. It's basically paper. Don't loot that. Don't wear it. The only time that's worth anything is if you're gonna put like night vision on it or something, because you can on those. But it's absolutely not worth it. I feel like they put that in the game just to like troll people. Because it legitimately does nothing. It's literally a plastic replica. It's what the description says of it.
One on suka.
Okay, he's dead. PRS. There might be one down here. Thankfully, no one has looted this. I recommend clearing this first. That way, you don't have to worry about that. Stormtrooper face shield? Yeah, yep. Okay, I'm grabbing that vodka because we can sell it. Check this bag. There's always quite a bit of loot in here, you guys. We just need a T-plug, though, man. We really need a T-plug. Or not a T-plug, a spark plug. Helixes are cool. Andrew, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the jury. Spark plug. Okay. Still no spark plug. Lucky Strike cigarettes. We need that for a task. We need this morphine for a task as well, but we don't need this shotgun shells. So we're just kind of making space here. I don't think we need those, Okay, so here's when things get a little tricky. This SKS is good. This armor is level 4. It's a little bit broken. So we're going to leave it. We could... You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to insurance fraud this armor. Don't go too far back this way, chat. You'll die. We're going to come back here. We're going to grab his armor and his rig. And I'd really like to grab that SKS, but we just don't have the room. We just don't have the room, which that's okay. That shotgun we need for the mechanics task. So we're going to continue on here. Luckily, we finally got a raid where we didn't have to worry about... Actually, you know what, chat? We screwed up there. Let's rearrange here. Let's rearrange. So, better stacking is to drop this, stick that in there, and then wear this. That way you get extra slots here. So now we've just created a little bit more space, as you can see, which is pretty sweet. There is, I don't know, there's no loot over there. It's right here. Ibuprofen on the ground. Looks like this might have been looted already. SKS insurance fraud. You are 100% correct. My bad. That's what we should have done there. Editor, make it look like I did it. Not worth it, not worth it, not worth it. Yeah, this is a new account, Jake. He stuttered a little bit. Oh, that's not nice. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button, you guys. Alright, we're almost to extract. Okay, so this is the way that I go for this. I head directly this way. See that sign right there? That means mines. Don't want to go that way. Game's getting really choppy for some reason. Okay, so we're coming out with a level 4 armor. We should have insurance fraud this. We didn't. My bad. But this is going to be a really solid raid. We still haven't gotten that spark plug, unfortunately, but this will put us in good position. We still need to kill more scavs, and we're not out of the raid yet. We're going into one of the most highly populated scav areas, which is why I was debating whether or not to actually switch out my rigs there. But I think we'll be okay. I don't find this to be very dangerous. I think this is probably one of the most safer areas to go. That's me personally. I've never been killed over in this area out of the million times I've been this way. You only have to worry about one direction when you go this way. That's why I like this way. There is a stash, like, around here somewhere. There's a stash around here somewhere. I don't remember where it's at. But if you look for it, you'll find it. Jayton, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Jerry. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that follow button. There are There's 27 non-followers here. That's not very many. But we're 25 followers away from our 100 follower goal, and that'll put us 50 follows away from 17K. See, I touched the wood there. I touched it. So there is a stash back there. I just didn't see it. It's probably just standing right on top of it. You can loot this scav right here. 9 times out of 10. You can't shoot that scav right there. You can't shoot that scav right there anymore. Just so you know. They changed it. Don't shoot that. Don't try to loot that scav. You get shot at by that guy, and it hurts. He didn't hit me, thank God. But man, that'd have been bad. Trevor, thanks for the follow. Cody with the follow. Welcome to the jury, you guys. Jason with the 50 stars, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Dave with the 50. Erica with the 50. Michael with the 50. Dropped him. Kevin with the 50. Michael with the 50. Erica with the 50. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. All right, I always check down in here for a scav. Sometimes they'll be like right here. Sometimes if this hasn't been hit, there's some good loot. It's that time, Judge. I know. I do know. Did we just get another sub? Matthew, becoming a subscriber. Let's go. Welcome to the Supreme Court, Matthew. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Supreme freaking Court. Oh yeah, baby. Happy birthday, Oliver with the 100. Steven with the 100. Let's go. Dude, thank you guys so much. Alright, so we're here to kill scav. Welcome to the Supreme Court. We're here to kill scavs, you guys. Gonna lay down. We've got quite a bit of loot, good stuff. We've killed quite a few scavs as well, which is freaking awesome. I know, alarm. I know. Since we're a little bit heavy, we're gonna try not to run too much. That rock looked like a dude laying down, so I shot it. Showed that rock. Where are all the Saluas? I can never find them. Same with fuel. The Saluas are kind of gone, and fuel are kind of gone. You got to buy it from the trader, and to find it in raid, you pretty much have to make it. Which is why I'm trying to find a darn spark plug. Score. that a wallet? Okay. Visibility is low. Scavs can see really good still. So right now, unless you've got a really clean shot, I wouldn't recommend taking any shots at scavs. But I think that I'll call that a really successful raid. Killed quite a few scavs. We grabbed some USAC armor, which is level 4, highly repairable, high durability. It's one of the best level 4 armors you can get. Yeah, the rigs need to be found in raid. Yep. GG's, you guys. GG. So we got 5 scav kills. That puts us close to level 8. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Amazing stream. We're at 765 reactions, you guys. If you guys haven't, make sure you do hit that like button. How do you upgrade your inventory? It's in the stash or in the hideout.